lesson, you'll learn how to play Angel from Montgomery, using your choice of strumming or fingerpicking patterns, with both easy and intermediate options. I'll be using my tenor with low G tuning throughout this lesson. However, you can follow the entire tutorial with high G tuning as well. Now this song uses only 4 chords, so let's begin by taking a look at our chord shapes. Our first chord is A. For A, we're covering the first fret of the 3rd string with our index finger and the 2nd fret of the 4th string with our middle finger. And next we have D. To go from A to D, we'll lift up our index finger, keeping our middle finger in place, and we'll add our ring finger and pinky to the 3rd and 2nd strings. So now we have the 2nd fret covered on strings 4, 3, and 2. Our third chord is E7. For E7, we have our index finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string and our middle and ring fingers on the 2nd fret of strings 3 and 1. And then our 4th chord is G. For G, we have our index and middle fingers covering the 2nd fret of strings 3 and 1, and our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. I want to give you a quick tip on our D chord, as there are 2 chord shapes that you may want to experiment with. The first chord shape that we covered earlier, I find is the easiest chord shape to go back and forth between A and D, and we do that many times throughout this song. However, we also go from G to D, and here you may find it easier to use your index, middle, and ring fingers for D. So starting on G, we'll move our index finger to the 4th string, and then place down our middle finger and ring finger for D. I tend to use the first chord shape for D throughout most of the song. However, you may want to try the other chord shape option as well. If you've been following my lessons, then welcome back. And if you're new here, then welcome. I'm Lara. I'm a musician and a composer, and I love to teach song tutorials and fingerstyle arrangements for all levels. You'll find all of my song sheets, tab arrangements, and songbooks on Patreon. The link is down below in the video description. Next, we'll look at our strumming version of the song. You'll learn how to play the entire song using pattern 1, which is easier, and then also we'll look at a second optional pattern that you may want to use as well. Here's our first strumming pattern played slowly on an A chord. We're going to play down strums on beats 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at a faster tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can use pattern 1 throughout the entire song, but for a more challenging strumming option, you can use both patterns 1 and 2. So here's pattern 2, played slowly on an A chord. Down, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And at a faster tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. As an example, let's look at how to apply our strumming patterns to the chorus. The easiest way to strum this song is to stick with pattern 1, playing it 1 time on each chord. So in line 1 of our chorus, sticking with pattern 1, we'll play it 1 time on A, then once on G, then once on D, and then once on A. And to count out line 1, the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For more of a challenge, we're going to to use pattern 2 on the chords in bold. So at the end of line 1, we'll use pattern 2 on our A chord that appears in bold. Now let's get the rhythm of lines 1 and 2 that use the same chord progression on each line. We'll use pattern 1 on the first 3 chords and pattern 2 on the 4th chord, the A chord, in bold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Line 3 is played the same way as lines 1 and 2. And then in line 4, we'll use pattern 2 on the 3 D chords that appear in bold, and pattern 1 on the rest of the chords. So let's count out line 4 at a slow tempo, starting on our A chord with pattern 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the remainder of the song, for the easier version, you can use pattern 1 on every chord, or for a more challenging option, you can use pattern 2 on the chords in bold. If you're enjoying this lesson, please show my channel some love by giving this video a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments what other songs you'd like to learn. Next, we'll look at our fingerpicking version of the song. Just like our strumming version, we're going to start with an easy fingerpicking pattern that can be applied to every chord. And then we'll also look at a second pattern for a more intermediate challenge. Here's our first fingerpicking pattern, played slowly on an A chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And at a faster tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To play this pattern, we're going to pick strings 1, 2, and 3 together, using our ring finger, middle finger, and index finger. Then we'll pick the 4th string with our thumb, and then we'll go back to strings 1, 2, and 3. Here's how pattern 1 sounds with high G tuning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at a faster tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For an easier fingerpicking version, we can use pattern 1 on every chord throughout the song. But for a more challenging option, we can also use pattern 2 on some of the chords. So here's pattern 2 at a slow tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and at a faster tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To pick this pattern, we'll use our thumb, index finger, middle finger, and ring finger on strings 4 down to 1. We'll start by picking strings 1 and 2 together, then string 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, and 2. Here's how pattern 2 sounds with high G tuning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and at a faster tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's look look at how to apply our fingerpicking patterns to the song, once again using the chorus as an example. For the easiest version, we're going to stick with pattern 1 on every chord. So looking at line 1, we'll play pattern 1 on A, and then once on G, once on D, and then once on A. Now let's count the rhythm of this line, applying pattern 1 to every chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For more of a challenge, we're going to use pattern 2 on the chords in bold. So in line 1, we'll use pattern 2 on the A chord at the end of the line. Now let's count the rhythm of lines 1 and 2 that use the same chord progression. We'll use pattern 1 on the first 3 chords, and then pattern 2 on the A chord in bold at the end of each line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Line 3 is played the same way as lines 1 and 2. And in line 4, we'll apply pattern 2 to the 3 D chords that appear in bold, and pattern 1 to the rest of the chords. So let's count the rhythm of line 4, starting on A with pattern 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the remainder of the song, for an easier version, you can play pattern 1 on every chord, or for more of a challenge, use pattern 2 on the chords in bold. I'm curious to hear whether you prefer the strumming or the fingerpicking patterns for this song. Let me know below in the comments. Next up is our play along, where you can play and sing the entire song along with me. Now I'm going to alternate between the strumming and fingerpicking patterns, but feel free to choose just one or the other. 5, 6, 7, 8. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. You weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, no matter how I tried. The years just flowed by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give kitchen, I can hear a bear buzzing. Ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? So make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. You got to give me just one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. I hope you've enjoyed learning these beautiful options to play Angel from Montgomery. Have fun practicing, and thanks for watching.